Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing really well. So I don't tend to do a whole lot of just sit down catch up videos. I always try to have like some sort of plan when I'm going in. I don't do a whole lot of like very chatty casual videos, but I really enjoy watching them from other people. So let's see how this goes. Just little updates on my reading and also just bookish things that have caught my eye. Firstly, I thought I would show you what I am currently reading. So this week I have been trying to make a little bit of progress into The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion. I know everybody has read this by now. I still haven't. And I'm only 46 pages into this, but I am really enjoying it. I wanted to read this for History-a-thon, but I also didn't want to speed through it because I feel like this is such an important book, especially about grief. I don't want to rush it, and it is beautiful, it is devastating, and it actually made me want to pick up The Year of Magical Thinking, the play. And I don't know if anybody else has read this, but I'm really interested in seeing a play adaptation of a book and trying to compare the two. Let me know if you've got any thoughts about this, if you've seen it. I do wonder if there's a recording anywhere for this. Really like to check that out. Another book that I purchased this week is Medea by Rosie Hewlett. So my book club, my in real life book club, which sometimes I attend and sometimes I don't, I've decided to theme this month's book pick around Greek myth retellings. And this is not the one that we are reading. We're actually reading Stoneblind by Natalie Haynes, which I've already read. But I was looking up the Greek myth retellings, or just generally myth retellings that are coming out this year, and I've noticed an odd pattern, and just see if you can spot what I'm seeing. So as I say, we have Medea, Orphia and Eurydicius by Elyse John, another Medea retelling, which is by Eilish Quinn, the one non-Greek myth retelling, which is Babylonia by Costanza Casati, Hera by Jennifer Saint, The Fates by Rosie Garland, the paperback edition of The Heroines by Laura Shepperson, and The Last Song of Penelope by Claire North, which is the final book in her Penelope series. Do you notice anything about all of these myth retellings coming out in 2024? I don't know what it is. I just suddenly really want to decorate everything teal and gold. I don't know what it could be. Like, I'm not the only person who's noticed this. Like, all of these books look the same. I mean, I love the colour teal, so I don't hate it. But what's going on there, publishers? What's happening? Also, speaking of Greek myth retellings, have you seen that Stephen Fry's Odyssey has finally got a release date? I have been waiting for this book for so long. Troy came out in 2020, I think. And I remember I read it just before I came down to Oxford. So it's been 4 years. What's been happening, Stephen? What's been going on there? But it's coming out 26th of September. It almost is golden teal, but he just missed out on that. But I'm so excited. I just really enjoy Stephen Fry's Greek myth retellings. I love his tone of voice. I'm definitely going to be listening to the audiobook for this one because I just love him as an audiobook narrator. Obviously, I listen to all of the Harry Potters with him. I've started listening to his Sherlock Holmes. I'm only 2 books in, but I really enjoy it. And then of course, I've listened to all of his Greek myth retellings through his audiobooks. So yes. I know I've said it a billion times, but I'm very excited. Something that I did this week for my channel is I've created some more playlists, but particularly down at the main genre lines that I like to read. I already had one that was a non-fiction, I had one that was for history, but I've now got new playlists for any video that I talk about classics, historical fiction, romance, and then contemporary literary. So my main 5 genres, history, historical fiction, classics, romance, and contemporary literary are all reflected. So if you really want to narrow in on any of my videos that are about particular genres of interest, they are all there for you. I actually had a very productive bank holiday weekend. I'd kind of burnt through a lot of my backlog of videos. I was down to 2 pre-scheduled videos, and over the holiday weekend, I got it up to 11, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite proud of myself for that. One of those videos that I ended up filming, which is probably not going to come out for a couple of weeks now, is the booktube journey tag, which was created by Katie over at Books and Things. But look forward to that. I think it's scheduled for the 16th. And I have to say, that's been a highlight video to watch this week, and I really hope that a lot of people do that tag. It's just really nice to reminisce on the booktube experience so far. It was a really lovely video. I will say I've not been watching a whole lot of booktube videos other than that. I've been listening to the Heaving Bosoms podcast again. I sometimes just get sucked into a Heaving Bosoms hole and then I don't come out for a few weeks. I need to pull myself out. So if there are any booktube videos that you've been really enjoying recently, please let me know. One minor casualty of this bank holiday weekend is that I have done irreparable damage to the Shakespeare video that I've been talking about. Been kind of like cryptically talking about this video, but basically the concept that I had was that I wanted to go through 10 different depictions of Shakespeare the man in film, in books, TV, poetry, also stage musicals, can't forget the stage musicals. 10 that I have read or watched, and just just generally talk about the depictions. I had 10 all picked out. I was going to talk about them, talk about how they depict Shakespeare, talk about whether or not I enjoy the depictions. And then over the course of the bank holiday weekend, I then found 11 more that I want to talk about. And I didn't want to make a separate video. I want to include it all in the one. So I've doubled my workload for this video. So there is no chance that this is getting done for the 23rd of April, which was the original plan. I'm very cross with myself, but I'm also really excited to look into these other depictions. So this was the original list of 10. I had Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell, of course, King of Shadows by Susan Cooper, Will by Christopher Rush, which I kind of hate, but I'm going to reread for the sake of this video. How to Stop Time by Matt Haig has a little Shakespeare cameo. For films, I had Shakespeare in Love, All Is True, the TV series Upstart Crow, I had Something Rotten, the musical. I had Anne Juliet, also a musical, and then Anne Hathaway, which is the Carol Ann Duffy poem. I thought that would be a nice little mix of things. And since I started doing that, I have now found this really funny little comedy sketch with Hugh Laurie and Rowan Atkinson. I found the movie Bill, the movie Anonymous, which I really don't want to watch, but I feel like it's going to be quite conspicuous if I don't include it. Shakespeare as depicted in Horrible Histories, Shakespeare as depicted on Doctor Who. There is a Shakespeare TV series that features Tim Curry as Shakespeare, which is from the 70s and looks interesting. There's Will, the 2017 TV series. There's a TV series that I can't find online anywhere called A Waste of Shame, but I feel like is an important one to include. There's like a brief cameo of Shakespeare in Good Omens and in Blackadder Back and Forth, as well as a Sondheim musical called The Frogs, which I'd never heard of before, and then also a novel called The Secret Life of William Shakespeare. So you see how I've doubled my workload here? It's going to take so long to do this video. So I am tentatively asking if any of you have any other depictions of Shakespeare that you have seen in film, TV or novels. I don't know how many more I'm going to be able to cram into this video. I don't know if I've got the patience for it, but I am really enjoying the process of researching this video. I'm just annoyed that it's going to take me so much longer to do, but hopefully it all comes out fine. As I say, I'm enjoying the process. I just want to like have it up and show it to you, but there's nothing to show because I haven't filmed anything, because I haven't finished the prep work. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Actually, the main reason that I thought it would be nice to start doing some catch-up videos is because my best friend for my birthday got me this little jar, which is 1 year of inspirational quotes by amazing women. So you pick one each week. And I don't know if I would make this catch-up a weekly thing, but I thought it'd be quite nice if at the end of each of these catch-up videos, I just pick one of these out from the jar and yeah, see how we go. So thank you, Sophie, for this. It's really cute. And she picked it up in Haworth. So if I take it around, I've got this one, which reads, "Do not be silent, raise your voice, be the light in the dark," by Kaylin Byron. Byron? Kaylin Byron. That is somebody I have never heard of. Who is this person? Oh, she is the person who wrote Cinderella is Dead. I have heard of this person before, I just could not remember. Oh, that's really sweet. I thought this was just going to be historical ones, but it's nice to have like modern quotes as well. So yes, that is the parting note for this week. Do not be silent, raise your voice, be the light in the dark. I hope you're all having a fantastic, fantastic day, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.